ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to be with you today. ASIC were approached a few years ago to accredit the Swiss Institute of Management and Innovation, which in my future mention, I will say SIMI rather than the long version. Let me just say a little bit about ASIC to put things into context. ASIC are now one of the largest international accrediting bodies in the world. We are approved by the UK government, and we're also members of the CHIA International Quality Group. We also work with several of your academic partners, such as OTHM, who we know very well. ASIC have accredited over 1,400 institutions worldwide and are presently active in 78 different countries. So we are a truly worldwide accrediting body. So what do we actually accredit? When we were invited by the UK government to accredit UK institutions, we looked at three important pillars that we felt were essential when assessing an institution. One is the duty of care to students, paramount. Number two, the duty of care to staff. How well do you look after the staff? And number three, the duty of care to the academic process. We've been approached by several institutions that we were not able to take forward for accreditation because there was no duty of care to the academic process. They didn't make sure that they were working with fully approved organizations, as do SIMI. So they were the three areas we built our standards upon. So how do we accredit an institution? Well, prior to the pandemic, we visited every single institution. Normally spent 3 or 4 days with 2 inspectors. We have meetings with the academic staff. We have meetings with management, administrative and support staff. We meet with groups of students, both formally and informally, and we do quite a lot of classroom observation. However, during the pandemic, we haven't been able to do that. So we are using the medium of Zoom to do exactly the same thing, only via Zoom. In fact, I just want to say a little bit about the pandemic. We held a conference earlier this year, and the things that were coming out of that pandemic is that although it's been extremely disruptive to students' education, new things have been learnt, new skills have been developed, new processes have been put into place. And I'm pleased to say that, again, SIMI is one of these that have not taken advantage of, but used this opportunity to develop the way they deliver their programs, which is going to be a mixture of blended learning and traditional face-to-face teaching and tutorial. Most universities around the world that we've accredited are doing exactly the same. Much of the learning material is going online. Then they bring the students in to the building for tutorial and discussion and debate. A much better way of education. While we're talking about, one thing I really want to say to all of you, whether you are staff, students, or stakeholders, we were very, very impressed with the mixture of practical and theoretical work, which they use seamlessly in their mode of teaching. I speak to quite a lot of industrialists around the world, and the common theme that I'm getting from them is students who are leaving university, leaving higher education, are not fit for work. They've got the head knowledge, but they don't know how to apply it. Those of you who are students who are joining SIMI or thinking about joining SIMI, that is not the case here. SIMI will introduce you to all the practical skills you need to apply the theoretical knowledge that you will learn. When we accredit an institution, we check them against lots of different standards. You've already mentioned the Chancellor talk about different policies and procedures. We check all those. And then if they satisfy our criteria, we are able to give them our full accreditation. However, if they go above and beyond our basic standards in each different area, then we are able to award premier status. Now, we have some top universities in the world, such as the University of Bahrain, University of Jordan, MSU in Malaysia, Malaysian University of Science and Technology, top universities who are in the world's ranking have gained our premier status. But I'm really pleased to inform you that SIMI also gained premier status. So again, I want to congratulate the management team and all the staff on gaining our premier accreditation. One of the things we look upon when accrediting an institution for international accreditation is that the qualifications that you earn are transferable worldwide. And that's exactly what we found. The awarding bodies that we are very familiar with, OTHM, ATHE, fully Ofqual approved, those qualifications are acceptable worldwide. And it's acceptable not only in the academic environment, but also in the workplace. I want to close now by thanking you all and offering my congratulations to the staff and management of SIMI, and to all those students who are thinking about it, good choice. Thank you.